And now we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this conversation with Giving Tuesday team leaders from Latin America. My name is Esteban. I'm part of the Giving Tuesday team, and I'll be talking with leaders from Mexico, Dominican Republic, Colombia, and Brazil. So it's a pleasure to be here with you all. Thank you so much for taking time. And I'd like to each of you to introduce, if you can, let us know where are you from and what your role in Giving Tuesday is. Please, you can go first, Anita, if you want.
Sure. Hi, my name is Anita Gallagher, and I lead Giving Tuesday or Un Día para Dar in Mexico. And we've been involved with the movement for about 8-9 years now.
Great. Pablo.
Hello, everyone. I am Pablo Viñas from Dominican Republic. We have the movement Un Día para Dar RD in Dominican Republic, which tries to integrate a non-for-profit volunteers group and any entity that is willing to change life and hearts. So we are really happy to be here today with you on these days, on this special day.
Diana.
Hello, everyone. Happy Giving Tuesday. My name is Diana Miller. I'm part of the Giving Tuesday Un Día para Dar Colombia. I'm the leader of the country. And now we're happy to show you and tell you what we're doing this day and how we promote generosity and act of kindness.
And Carol.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carol. I'm from Brazil. Here we talk in Giving Tuesday like Dia de Doar. And we are very excited to share what we are going to do here to promote generosity.
Great. Thank you all. One of the most beautiful things about Giving Tuesday is the way it takes a different shape in each country according to the people that live in it, about related to the people who lead the movement there. So it's great to have you four here and get to know a little bit more of your experience with Giving Tuesday and what leading Un Día para Dar in your countries has meant to you. So I know Mexico has been one of the biggest countries in Latin America where Un Día para Dar has a big presence. So Anita, if you can tell us a little bit of how it all started and how it's going.
Of course. Yeah, well, I think like most countries, we started small. We started with just a couple of people thinking, hey, this is a good idea. We should do something about this. And being really inspired by the space within Giving Tuesday movement to innovate, to try new things, to just think up new ways to inspire people to be generous. And so at the beginning, it was easy enough, shall we say, to get nonprofits on board because nonprofit organizations have this innate interest in getting more people to give specifically to their causes, but we were able to bring this message of it's not just about your cause, it's about all of the causes, it's about all of the communities. And people saw a lot of value in making this a new tradition. And you know, we have different traditions throughout the year. We have Mother's Day, we have Valentine's Day. So the idea of creating another day of giving was not such a big jump in the imagination, and it was easy for the nonprofits to get on board. But as we've moved along over the years, what we're really seeing is a flourishing of lots of different types of leadership, lots of different types of organizations getting on board. And so it hasn't been so much about the institutional side of philanthropy in Mexico, but it's a lot more about people raising their hands, getting involved, doing wonderful things with nonprofits and good causes at the heart of it, but a lot more going on alongside that as well.
Thanks, Anita. And what about you, Paolo? What can you tell us about Giving Tuesday in Un Día para Dar?
Well, Giving Tuesday started in Dominican Republic several years ago. I think it was like 8 years in the past. And it has been a very nice experience of growing in the movement and also trying to spread the word about these kind of acts, trying people to understand that this is not about your cause, this is about generosity and so on. In the beginning, we were focusing on involving non-for-profit entities, and we were successful in doing that. We have 3 entities that supported the movement from the beginning, which they are AFS, Intercultural Programs from Dominican Republic. They also an association called Alianza ONG, which is like an umbrella entity for non-for-profit organizations, and Dominicana Solidaria, which is a platform that integrates non-for-profits and tries to spread the word about opportunities for these kind of entities in Dominican Republic. But now it's much more bigger. It is a movement that was embraced by many organizations. It is what we meant it to be. It's a free and open movement where any other organization or any entity or group of volunteers can jump in and do something. But there is more room for improvement, and we would love to have a greater impact in the next in the following years, and we are going to work for that.
Great. And another country that's got a long experience with Giving Tuesday is Colombia. Diana?
Well, thank you, Esteban. I
Yes.
think Mexico and Dominican Republic and Brazil has more experience than us, but yeah, in Colombia we put a lot of heart. I think everything comes by the actions, and that's how the movement in Colombia is being growing. We start in 2018, so we're a little bit more younger than the others that are here. We have 4 years, but through that time we're having like a very great journey where we start with AFS Colombia. At the beginning we started the movement, then after that other organizations start like joining us. We start talking to them and knocking doors like, hey, we are part of this great movement that moves generosity, act of kindness. And of course the first one to raise their hands was the nonprofit sector. And right now we have more than 200 organizations are part of the movement, but of course we have 30 that are leaders, and they're very active in our country around Colombia, like Barranquilla, Medellin, Bogota, and other places. So we are being very happy to see how people and organizations join us. Our dream is that the companies or the corporates and the governmental side can join us too. They are doing that in the past on other Giving Tuesdays, like the military, the police, and mostly in those moments like with the pandemic, we had a great response. So for today, for Giving Tuesday, we're going to see a lot of generosity, act of kindness. Our leaders in Colombia are active, and they have some kind of piggies that they're going to put some coins in different places. We have people also that they're going to bake cookies and they're selling them so they can raise some funds to help their nonprofits or their mission. And we're going to have other people just giving certain things like hugs or just talking to people around Colombia. So we want to make this like a party, like a celebration of beautiful things, not just by raising funds that I know a lot of nonprofits needed, but we want to do more than that, and is to spread that seed of kindness in every single part of Colombia, and of course with other leaders of Latin America that are doing the same.
That's great. It's so good to hear that besides fundraising, that we all know that it's important, there are so many other ways that we can give. And that's something beautiful about this day, is the way that we can follow the hashtags and see how many different ways giving can take shape during this day, during this week. So it's great to get to know all that's happening. And I surely invite everyone to check out. And Carol, please, how about Brazil?
Hi, and here we have the Dia de Doar, the Giving Tuesday Brazil until 2013. 2013, yes. So we have a lot of years movements here happened in Brazil, and we always make like a hub to others NGOs to inspire ourselves and to make the movement grow. and we are looking for new leaderships around the country because it's a very big country. So we are always looking for other people who can make the movement grow in your own cities, in your own places, families, or the place they live. And in this movement, in these years, we can see growing, not new people with us and making your own campaigns. This year we have 70 cities who are working in these cities to make a very big party. So like Diana said, we have a big party here too. We always said that Dia de Doar needs to be something that people wanted to be part, know something who is hard to make part or to make to remember the pain that we are fighting for. So we are talking about happiness, we are talking about how generosity can be good for everyone and everywhere. And in this movement, we have families making Dia de Doar, we have neighborhoods, we have cities, we have companies, and the NGOs are make like the front of all this. So we have a lot of tools we are doing here to make this NGOs movement more stronger. So they pick the tools with us. They take some posts for internet, so some plannings, some tutorials to make possible to be part. And it's very nice to see the people understanding the message and growing and when invited some other people to make part too.
It's beautiful to see how it grows and the shape it takes. Anita, Paulo, what can you tell about what's going on today in your countries and what people can look forward to?
Sure. We have a lot going on. There's obviously the online fundraising. We're very lucky in Mexico to have, platforms like Give, like Global Giving, like Donadora, who do a lot of work to publicize the fact that you can give online. And that's something that after the pandemic, with so many more people being used to doing online transactions, that's a really quick and easy way to give. But to know that your giving is going to make an impact when it goes to organizations that have a long track record of doing great work in the community. But we're also seeing businesses getting involved. We've had a local leader in Chiapas who's been doing a generosity rally with businesses there, helping them go on a journey from understanding what generosity looks like in your own family, generosity in the business, and then generosity in the community. And so they have picked out some partner organizations that they're going to give to today. We have young people getting involved in one of the universities in Mexico City. They're having like a nonprofit fair to get to know what different types of nonprofits do in the community and find out different ways to give. We've already had other events going on over the last couple of days. There was another big university that runs the whole day, like a party of giving to raise funds for their scholarships, but they have games and events and different fun ways for students to get involved. We had a kids race in Chapala, which is just south of Guadalajara. And it wasn't only brilliant because kids were running and getting outside and getting involved, but the sponsorships of that event helped that kids from the local children's homes were able to take part in that event too, which I think is great because it's not just about giving to other people, it's showing how we give and we come together and involve everybody in that. So those are just some of the highlights here, and they show how diverse all of the ways are to get involved in Giving Tuesday are.
There's a lot going on in Mexico, always such and so many great experiences. Paulo, what can you share with us?
Well, in Dominican Republic, we have non-for-profit entities. They are advertising or promoting their causes and asking people to donate through their online platform, and also using their bank account for wire transfers as well, as it's normally done in Dominican Republic. But we also have a lot of volunteers promoting their favorite entity through the social media and trying to make awareness of those causes. And we also have an announcement from AFS in Dominican Republic, which is going to be making available to any other non-for-profit organization the tool for managing volunteers and supporting volunteers through their experience. And that tool is going to be available for any non-for-profit, and it's a way for the organization to collaborate with others and trying also to support the movement and trying to have other entities joining the movement and also bringing volunteers into this cause. And many other surprises in different points of the country as well. But the movement is going to be quite fun, and we are expecting some sort of noise in social media.
That's great. It's always important to let the world know what's going on and share our experiences and voices. And what about if people want to join Giving Tuesday in your countries, if they want to be a part today or maybe after Giving Tuesday is over, where can they reach you or look for more information? Anita?
Sure, we're at undiaparadar.mx, so undiaparadar.mx is our home site with lots of information and guides. But really, I would say the best way to get involved today is just get out there and do something. Give something. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, pick a cause that means something to you. Give something today, and if you don't do it today, that's fine. Tomorrow, the next day, every day can be a giving day. Today is when we celebrate. And one important thing is to talk about it, to share about it. I think in Latin America, we have a really strong culture of generosity, but we tend to think that if we tell other people about it, we'll be boasting, we'll be, trying to shine the light on ourselves, when really this is about shining the light on generosity and the power that we all have to give something to other people to make the world a better place. So if you do something good, talk about it on social media, talk about it to your family and friends so that everybody sees that giving is a normal part of our life. It's something that we can fit in and that everybody can take part in.
Gracias, Anita. There's so much sense in that. Sharing, let people know. Sometimes we do it for ourselves. We don't want anyone else to know, but that can make a change. It can inspire people and encourage those around us to do some act of kindness or giving. Pablo, where can people find more information about República Dominicana?
It is actually very easy. Just jump into any social media and type Un Día para Dar RD, which is like Un Día para Dar Dominican Republic in some ways. But we are there, and we also have a website. But the easiest thing to do is to find us through social media.
Diana?
Well, if you want to find us, you can go to our website, undiaparadarcolombia.org, undiaparadarcolombia.org. Also, you can find us in social media, Instagram and Facebook as Giving Tuesday Colombia, Un Día para Dar Colombia. And also, I want to invite you, as Anita said, to do something good, some act of kindness today. In Colombia, if you're in Colombia and you're a nonprofit, we have like a game today, a surprise. So if you share our hashtag Un Día para Dar Colombia 2022 and tag us in Facebook or Instagram and sharing a picture of the act of kindness that you're doing or the story that you're doing today, we're gonna give $100 to the one that shares the most. So I want to invite you to share those stories and do an act of kindness, and why not to maybe to win $100 in Colombia.
That's great. Carol?
To find us, just looking for Dia de Doar in all social medias, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere we are there. YouTube, and our website is diadedoar.org, .br. And all the information, the ways they can make part, everything is there.
Great. So now you know how you can reach Giving Tuesday in these countries. And if you want or need any information, you can look for Un Día para Dar in Instagram, and we can contact you with people from our countries in Latin America who are not here today on this conversation, but they are part of the celebration. We've got Costa Rica, we've got Peru, Venezuela. Giving Tuesday, Un Día para Dar, is happening all across the world, our continent, and it's great to get to know the experience of you. Thank you so much for taking time to be here. And it's so great to share this movement with you, get to know the experiences from your country, and I can't wait to see what's coming during the rest of the day. And to remember everyone that today we're celebrating Giving Tuesday, but we celebrate Un Día para Dar all year long. So it's an invitation to celebrate generosity, empathy, and mutual aid. Today is a big day.
Feliz Día para Dar. Happy Giving Tuesday.
I leave the microphone open for saying goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Happy Giving Tuesday.
Bye, Pablo.
Thank you so much, everyone. Let's keep giving.
Thank you. Gracias a todos. Happy Thanksgiving.
Obrigada, pessoal. Feliz dia de doar.
Feliz Día para Dar. Nos vemos.